took that money and I came to Ghana and started building in Ghana. And now I own 2 homes. I own a business and I'm in real estate.
All landlords, if they rent out a place to you, they do it a year or 2, right?
Yes.
And when they see your business is booming, at year 2, they say, I'm not going to extend your lease.
Yes.
And you know what they do? They do the same business that you're doing.
Yes.
Why do you think we have that mindset as black people?
They didn't want to.
Hello and welcome back to another episode on the BWT-African Rising channel. Today, it is, I don't know how to describe it, but I've just watched this great episode from, it's one of the, I don't know if it's an interview or a documentary, but it has some variant of both. And it came from the Web Nation Africa. In fact, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, just do it. Especially if you're a black African in the diaspora, or if you are planning to move to Africa, somewhere in Ghana to be specific, or any other place, just subscribe to this channel. Pay attention to the content and know what you have to do or the things to expect when you go to Africa. Web Nation Africa is your channel. Subscribe to this channel, share, and don't forget to press the like button if you really like the content over there. So I've just listened to one great episode and from the host Hayford, Captain Hayford. In fact, he's my boss, he's my mentor. He introduced me to YouTube. In fact, he recorded and edited my very first video on this channel. That's about Dr. Ngozi. And so we go way back. The project started. I don't want to share. I'm going to be teary and all emotional. But subscribe to that channel. I've just watched the recent episode with the CEO of Brilliant Beauty. I think the name is Marrisa, and she says some great insight, the positives that she has chalked, the successes she has chalked in Ghana, and also share some fundamental truth that need to be told about the negative that's going on in Ghana. And that's what I'm going to draw on today. We are going to be non-traditional today. We are not doing. There are certain things that we need to uproot from our countries for us to see tremendous growth. In fact, especially when it comes to integrating with the people that were transported, shipped across our oceans, and who are trying to come back to their homeland. We need to delve into this. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Now, welcome back. So, that video, right? I think everybody needs to watch it. There are, of course, other great episodes that are on Web Nation Africa, but this particular one, Marrisa delved into certain issues regarding how she was frustrated at the port, how she's been frustrated with renting for her business. And these two basics, these two fundamentals need to be dealt with seriously. I wish every African government, especially those in Ghana, could watch this episode and know where to tackle some of these issues. When it comes to land tenure issues and property issues in Ghana, I'm not a property lawyer. I'm not a lawyer for all these. So I might not be able to know some of these laws. But there are some basic fundamentals when it comes to how we deal with fellow humans that we need to talk about. So let me start with the positives. So Marrisa talks about she trying to move to Ghana in 2020, and some of her family, her friends, trying to discourage her from coming to Ghana. In fact, the picture that sometimes is portrayed, not necessarily by Western governments, no, is sometimes by our own friends, our colleagues, based on prejudice. It's something that we need to deal with. Africa is not a jungle. It's not a place where monkeys live on trees with fellow humans. It's not a place where deers and antelopes and giraffes eat together with people in the same bowl. It doesn't happen there. In fact, the technology that we enjoy in the Western world is going on there, especially in Ghana, South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria. These places are developed, advanced, Mauritius. These are advanced economies. So she got discouraged. I will try and jump the gun because it's more than an hour. She has a lot of things to say. So if I want to do it, I might also want to do if I want to review it, I might do 2 hours. So I'll jump the gun at some point. But please, just go and watch it for yourself. But I'm just trying to put it all together for you. She was discouraged. In COVID, every economy was crumbling. People couldn't move. So to take some sort of solace, she shipped all her belongings to Ghana. Wanted to start a business. She didn't say how much she brought, but it looks like she came with a lot of money. Now, she tried to set up a beauty, we call it parlor or something. And she rented a place went through renovation of the place, gave the place a facelift, even to the bewilderment of the landlord or the owners of that property. Now she starts the business 2 years down the line, when the business is booming because of her own brilliance. And in fact, Marrisa, you couldn't have named your business any better. Brilliant indeed. Extremely brilliant. I listen to you. You are not just beautiful, but you are very articulate in terms of how you speak, in terms of your knowledge, information that you gather, how you operate. I see you to be very extremely intelligent lady. And I do believe that is that's one of the reasons why you are very successful. So business is booming, and now she's trying to renew the place, and the landlord is trying to intimidate her, trying to take the property back after spending tons of money, dollars, United States hard-earned currency dollars, to renew the place. The landlord is trying to do shakara with her, trying to take the property. And you know one thing that came out of that interview, I mean, I've heard it as rumors, but Hayford doubled it down, and Marrisa confirmed it, that landlords in Ghana, the reason why the private sector is not growing is because of these issues. You set up your business, you don't have property to build, you don't even have the right to get the land where you want it to be. Someone's property is already there, so you pay some money to rent the place to start your business. And the moment your business starts booming, the landlord want to hijack the place, kick you out, and do that very same business that you are doing. Like, how do we think as people? You never thought of it. Somebody came with their ingenuity, started booming, so now you want to do it. And in fact, if people in the diaspora are listening, I'm not discouraging you. It happens in some part, but there are some genuine landowners that will let you own your property. And Marrisa is still fighting it in court. And one thing that I can assure you is that the judicial system in Ghana is very judicious. The judicial system is very, very judicious. I need to Americanize my language now. It's very, very delicious. Oh, judicious. Anyway, so she's fighting it, litigating it, but I hope she wins. And landlords need to stop this. Government, in fact, we need to start investigating some of these things. That is discouraging FDI, foreign direct investment, in our countries, because landowners are being witches and wizards in our country, kicking people out. She doesn't even want to talk about the ordeal she went through for being a lady owning a property. Like, how did we end here in Ghana? We are moving forward, please. And I always want to talk about the positives, but please and please again, let us desist from some of these things. And it's not good. It discourages businesses. And these people come and employ our own people. They come and employ our people to work there. And how are we doing this to ourselves as a country? You, the landowner or landlord, take it, employ your family members, and let them squander your money and come back to square one. That property was deteriorated, according to the interview. She renovated it first, thinking of owning that property for at least 5 years. After 2 years down the line, now you want it back. This year, 2024, nobody will play. In fact, we are going to talk about the positives, but those people that need some chiding, we will do it. Because Africa needs to grow, need to develop. And if you want to stand in the way, we will call you out. Now let me talk about the port. Those people, in fact, I will need a whole week to talk about them. The rot that is going on there. Now it's good that Ghana is digitalizing the port system. But you know what? They've digitalized the port system, so you pay. Yes, you have your receipt. But you know it has to go through checks. People have to offload your container that you are bringing in, inspect it, give you a pass before you load. Now, for the payment you've done, yes, it's going to MPS, Meridian Port Services, and government will take their taxes and their share. But for those custom officers and those clearing agents to clear you cry blood because you have to grease palms. And Marrisa said it right on point. I've been to the port several times. I came undercover one way or the other, so you wouldn't notice me. But I've been to the port several times, and I see what goes on there. I was there mostly at night. Most of the times I got frustrated. It was my container. I have never cleared anything myself, but I just went there to inspect what was going on at the port. You go there at 12 a.m. A container is open. The person to inspect will come, open it, pick one item, 2 or 3 out, and leave. Go to the office and go and sleep. Or sometimes you go and watch movie. I saw them watching movie. Well, you say, okay, they are waiting for me to offload it. Yes, you offload. For the person to come, check, and let you load it back and leave, you must spend 24 hours there. I'm not kidding. And they did same to this beautiful lady. Frustrating her. It rained. Wet all her belongings. Her belongings were soaking wet, perishables. But she didn't give up. And that is the spirit. That's the spirit I wanted to. That's the only positive thing I took out. The not giving up spirit. And now she's successful, owning real estate with her friends, owning some resorts, some tourist centers, and all that. Marrisa, kudos, you're doing well, and I pray that the experience you've gathered, you use it to guide your other colleagues that want to come. It shouldn't be as a testament to discourage people, but it should be a testament for resilience, to let people come and enjoy the success that you are tracking there. There's so much success. In fact, if you want to, the fastest way to build and grow your business is to venture into Africa. The potential is there. A lot of untapped fields, a lot of untapped ventures, a lot of untapped business opportunities that is crying, begging for investment. That's the surest way to go. So I don't want to talk much. Kudos to Hayford. I mean, I have always believed in your potential, and now your channel, trust me. I wish the whole world would see the great thing that you are doing on your channel, and I know you're going to go high and very, very far. So kudos. That was a great episode, and I do wish, and I know how the video grew like overnight. Like within 24 hours, you had like almost 20k views. Like, yeah, I do believe the potential that you have and your great team. So kudos to your team, and kudos Marrisa for the great work that you are doing. Continue to invest and employ people. At least you are cutting down on employment in Ghana for the country. So I'll see you when I see you.